It's Saturday morning. Good day, how are you? My word, right. I've May wanted this lightweight brush cutter, and so I bought her that last week, and I've just made a space to hang it up so I'm not falling all over it. Workshop's untidy. Leaf blower. Now, leaf blowers are fantastic, but they're cumbersome things, and it's where to put it that we're not falling over it all the time. So I need to devise something so I can hang that up. My nephews used a chainsaw. They cannot ever put it back where it belongs. I don't know what it is. This is the little battery chainsaw I bought for me for trimming around the garden. It's absolutely fantastic, DeWalt. It takes the same batteries as my battery drills. So that's it. I just bought what they call the body. So because I've got 4 or 5 of these same batteries and a couple of chargers. Clearly, it's supposed to have a guard on there. They've not put that back on. I don't know. Right. I've got loads to do today. I'm going in for second breakfast. Second breakfast. It's going to be berries. Not Chuck Berry. Not Dave Berry. Not blackberry. But blueberries and blackcurrants and raspberries. Picked up some grass this morning. Now that is molasses. The microbes feed on the molasses and it helps the compost. Now I sprayed my grapevines with this BT whatever, which was recommended by a Californian grower, and in particular these new leaves are surviving, so whatever was eating them, it appears to be doing the trick. We're in the rainy season, so I've got to spray it all the time. Cut the grass yesterday. Now then, my pergola is pretty good, pretty steady. I'm pleased with that. Now today I'll go into turn and I'll buy 350 short blocks, and they're going to make the base for that, and then we'll get it filled in with compost and soil, fertilizer and you know what. And then what we're going to do with that is we're going to plant the grapevines in it, and then we're going to plant a load of flowers in there as well, flower seeds. Now, mentioning flower seeds, and these fish are at it again. These fish we put in here for the they've had another lot of babies. They're randy little sods. Mulberries doing rather well. So one of the mulberries I'd kept to go over the pergola. So this is doing well. This mulberry is doing rather well. Rather well. Very pleased with that. Get the chilies on this bush here. My word, loads and loads of chilies. Loads of chilies. This is settled in now. It's probably been 3 years to settle, but now it's settled. Again, this one's bouncing on. Loads more peppers in here, and rakes out because I've raked up the grass this morning, so I'll put that away. Now then, what am I excited about? Well, funny you should ask, I'll tell you. I've had a couple of subscribers, Carl and Denise from Australia, and David Robert Thomas from Welsh Wales, lucky boy. And they've brought me nasturtium seeds. Now, I've had about 5 packets, and 2-3 packets they just haven't gone. I couldn't grow the nasturtiums at all. But Look at this. This is a full packet, and there's 2 in there. So that's good if they survive. Now, if they survive, I'll be cock a hoop, because it is one of my. The nasturtium is. It's a great flower. It's what I would call a happy flower. You know, it's all the bright colours and the big trumpet flowers and the flowers that say, hello the world, I'm here. You know, I love nasturtiums. So I'm very hopeful. This is a tray of tomatoes. Now 4 have come up so far, and when they get bigger they're going to be transplanted down into the aquaponics. Oh, it's humid and it's warm, it's beautiful. So all is very well with the world. I fed the fish this morning, and one of my larger fish was dead, so it's gone in the compost, because fish makes great fertilizer, topped off with some green and brown. And gonna get some breakfast. Gonna think about how I'm gonna hang this, get this out of the way. And you know what it's gonna be, don't you? It's gonna be a lump of chalk on top of the bench. I can do it like this, I can do it like that. I must sort out this corner, it's a nightmare. And I've got loads of cable in that basket. Loads and loads of cable. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some conduit from here and bring the conduit over the top, dig it in and around and out, and take the conduit up to that pergola. And there will be, I'm probably going to put a couple of sockets in there for fans and the like, and I'm quite likely going to do some sort of lighting in there, although I might plump for solar lighting. I don't know yet, I'll see, but definitely a couple of sockets for fans would be an absolute boon, I think. There's one of the knockers on the ground. Now Carl said the other day he thought he saw chipmunks bounding about on the ground, and I said no, there would have been these Indian minor birds. The chipmunks do come on the ground, but very, very, very rarely. Very rarely. They navigate around the garden through the canopy of the trees. They will run along the wall. They will use the wall as a highway, but down to the ground, very, very rarely. Very rarely indeed. So I've seen the magpies, not the magpie robins, the large magpies, the red, white and blue ones, and I've seen those in the garden lately again, which again I'm really, really pleased about that. And when this pergola gets up and full of grapes, that should be another attraction for the birds. I've taken some cuttings of some elderberries and I'm rooting those, and again I want those in the garden, not for elderberry wine, although which is very nice. I did make some a couple of years ago, and I still got a demijohn half full, and I use it for cooking. I use it for when I'm doing giant prawns in white wine and cream and garlic sauce. That's the wine I use. Oh, it's lovely. And but the elderberries, very much like the mulberries and the raspberries and the blackberries, they're all the berries. I plant them all for the birds. So hopefully before I die I'll have an absolute flock of different birds. Good morning, who's a clever boy? Wants my camera, wants my camera. No, you're not having it. Who's a big boy? Calm down. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Blow kiss. Good boy. Bye-bye. We'll see you later. Bye-bye for now.